Hello, welcome to the Louvre, one of the world's most iconic museums and a place where even the most focused visitors can get lost in its endless corridors and dazzling masterpieces. So you want to conquer the Louvre in just 5 hours? That's ambitious, but absolutely doable if you have a solid plan and a little discipline. Most people wander aimlessly, overwhelmed by the sheer scale, but you're going to be different. You're here to make the most of every minute. The Louvre is the world's largest museum, a former royal palace packed with over 35,000 works of art. Its galleries stretch for miles, filled with treasures from every corner of history and the globe. If you tried to see everything, you'd be here for months, maybe even years. We don't have that kind of time, and neither do you. The key is to be strategic, not exhaustive, so we're going in with military precision. We'll target the essentials, dodge the biggest crowds, and make sure you don't get hopelessly lost in the labyrinth of galleries and staircases. Step 1. Book your ticket online for the earliest time slot available. This simple move lets you skip the massive line outside and start your adventure before the crowds reach their peak. Early birds get the best views, and the quietest galleries. Next, wear your most comfortable shoes. Trust me, this is a marathon, not a catwalk. You'll be covering a lot of ground, and sore feet are the enemy of art appreciation. Picture yourself standing under Pei's stunning glass pyramid, the modern entrance to this historic maze. It's the perfect place to take a deep breath and get your bearings before you dive in. Below you, the museum splits into 3 vast wings: Denon, Sully, and Richelieu. Each one is packed with masterpieces, but we'll focus on the highlights to make the most of your time. It's tempting to wander off and explore every corner, but stick to the plan. Discipline is your secret weapon against distraction and overwhelm. We'll hit the must-sees: the Mona Lisa, the Winged Victory, the Venus de Milo, sample a few different eras and even squeeze in a well-deserved break at one of the museum's cafes. You'll get a taste of everything without burning out. Ready? Let's do this together. Stay focused, keep moving, and try to keep up because your 5-hour Louvre adventure starts now. Let's begin with the true stars of the Louvre, the legendary trio that every visitor comes to see. These masterpieces are the museum's holy trinity, and they're the reason millions flock here each year. First up, the Mona Lisa. She's the most famous painting in the world, and yet when you finally see her, she's surprisingly small, just 30 by 21 inches. The crowds are always thick, cameras flashing, everyone eager for their own glimpse. You'll need to weave through a sea of visitors, but it's worth it for that iconic smile. Snap a quick photo, soak in the moment, and marvel at how this mysterious portrait has captivated people for centuries. Next, make your way to the Venus de Milo. This ancient Greek statue, famous for her missing arms, stands gracefully in the Sully wing. Unlike the Mona Lisa, you can walk all the way around her, admiring her from every angle. She's a masterpiece of classical beauty, and her timeless elegance draws art lovers and curious tourists alike. Take a moment to appreciate her serene expression and flowing drapery. She's truly worth the detour. Finally, ascend the Grand Daru staircase to encounter the Winged Victory of Samothrace. This dramatic sculpture, with her powerful wings and swirling robes, seems to defy gravity. Perched high above, she commands the space, leaving visitors in awe. The sense of movement and triumph is palpable. She's unforgettable, a true highlight of the Louvre. These 3 masterpieces are scattered across different wings of the museum, so as you journey between them, you'll pass through endless corridors filled with incredible art. Take a moment to glance at the paintings and sculptures along the way, but remember, there's so much to see, and it's easy to get lost in the beauty. Stay focused though, we're on a mission to see the best. And with so much ground to cover, every minute counts. The clock is ticking, so let's keep moving. The Louvre's 3 wings, Denon, Sully, Richelieu, form a U-shape. Grab a map as soon as you enter. It's your lifeline. Focus on Denon and Sully. That's where the big 3 are. From the pyramid, head straight to Denon for the Mona Lisa. Signs for La Joconde make it easy. Don't miss Veronese's The Wedding at Cana, right across from Mona. Next, cross to Sully for the Venus de Milo. Follow signs for Greek antiquities. The Winged Victory is at the junction of Denon and Sully, so you'll pass her as you loop back. Stick to this route and you won't get lost or miss the highlights. And with the big 3 checked off, use your remaining time to explore a few gems. In Sully, pause in the Egyptian antiquities. See the seated scribe and ancient sphinxes. After Winged Victory, stroll the Grand Gallery in Denon. It's lined with Italian Renaissance masterpieces, Raphael, Titian, Caravaggio. For a taste of royal luxury, detour to the Apollo Gallery. Gold, painted ceilings and the French crown jewels await. As you head out, pass through the galleries of 19th century French art. Don't miss David's The Coronation of Napoleon and Delacroix's Liberty leading the people. It's a whirlwind, but you'll leave with a sense of the Louvre's grandeur. Spending 5 hours in the Louvre isn't just about soaking up world-class art. It's a true test of both your stamina and your appreciation for culture. The sheer size of the museum, combined with the endless flow of visitors, can be overwhelming, so it's important to pace yourself and plan ahead. Move with purpose through the galleries, but don't hesitate to step aside and catch your breath when the crowds get intense, especially in the most popular rooms, where the energy can be both exciting and exhausting. Bring a water bottle. You'll definitely need it to stay hydrated as you navigate the maze of masterpieces and long corridors. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later. When hunger strikes, the cafes under the iconic glass pyramid are your best bet for a quick and convenient meal. Grab a fresh sandwich, maybe a pastry and a coffee to recharge your energy before heading back into the art-filled labyrinth. If you need a break from the crowds and noise, seek out a quiet gallery. Rooms filled with Dutch still lifes or medieval art are often peaceful and nearly empty, offering a moment of calm to reflect and regroup. By now you've conquered the big three. Seen the Mona Lisa, marveled at ancient wonders and admired the royal crown jewels. It's a whirlwind crash course in art history, and you've earned every moment. While it may not be the full Louvre experience, you've created your own highlight reel, one filled with unforgettable sights, a few quiet moments, and plenty of stories to tell. Now, step outside, find a cozy Parisian bistro nearby, and toast your victory with a well-deserved meal. You've truly made the most of your Louvre adventure.